Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsyreplays and the Smasher is back. Very, very disappointed to see the Smasher's back. However, it's back for crates. I'm glad it's not back just to sell. I don't think this tank should be sold again. I think this tank should be like another Kennyotsu, where it's just too overpowered to sell. And I hate the fact that Wargaming are taking this opportunity in putting it in for crates because they know how overpowered the tank is. So they thought, you know what, let's put it in crates. People know it's overpowered. Let's put it in crates. Probably the first tier 7 tank to ever come in crates. It's only ever been sold once before, and that was for money. So going by what Wargaming usually do, it comes for money, then it comes for gold. Nope, they know that this is broke, so they bring it in for crates. So people will be disappointed because everyone that doesn't have a Smasher wants a Smasher because it's broke as F. So it is for crates. We're gonna stop the conversation about crates. It's for crates. Deal with it. If you don't want to buy crates, don't buy crates. I'm not sure what the percentage is going to be. Probably 5% drop rate. I don't know if it's for money or if it's for gold, but the chances of probably getting it are probably going to be low, as with every other crate tank. So why is it so broke? I mean, I've discussed this so many times, but because it's for sale, we will discuss it again. The armor is, I mean, the turret's okay. The turret's okay at 150. The whole, you can be easily penned at 120. The sides of your turret is 120. The DPM 2356, which is quite high for a tier 7 heavy tank. Reload time 16. AP pen 147. So the AP pen is not great, and that's probably the biggest downfall with the tank. The only downfall with the tank. However, your heat pen is 275, and we are running it with calibrated shells, so we do get the maximum pen out of that. With 275, that's more pen than most tier 8 most tier 8 heavy tanks. I think the T34 and the EXP are the only tanks to have more premium pen than the Smasher, so it outdoes pretty much everything in its class. HE 94, not bad, I suppose. Your AP damage 640, your heat damage 545, and your HE 960. Aim time 4.6 and dispersion 0.407. So on paper the dispersion isn't great, but it is. It's too good. And that is what, there's two things that makes this tank broke, and that's the accuracy and that is the heat pen. It's crazy. It's a KV2. Why not make it like a KV2, just with a little bit more pen? I mean, the damage is the same, but it has much better penetration. It's got probably better armor. It's better accuracy, better reload, everything. It's a tier 7 KV2, but on drugs. It really is. So we're going to get into some battles just to show you how broke the tank can be. So we have 3 quick battles for you, and all 3 of them, like, we don't fire. I think this game we pen 4 shots, the next game 5 shots, and we're going to end on Fizzy. He takes a little bit more shots. Now, I carry more HE and more heat than I do AP. I think I take around 8 AP. I don't take a lot at all because you're not really going to be firing it. There's only going to be certain occasions you're going to fire the AP. It's not going to be a lot at all. I mean, P43 here, 1028 damage to his turret, and all of a sudden he's only on 122. So this game so far, we had that shot on the Type 62, shot on the PER, and we're on 1800 damage. And I'm going to leave the PER because I want the damage. and we can one-shot this guy if we full roll. And there we go. 3 shots, 2,700 damage, and it's a game changer. It really is a game changer. And there's just 4 tanks left alive. We're going to have a shot here. We are going to miss this shot. We do go for it because we had his top of the turret, and we could HE it. So we're on a reload now. We are still going to go for him because he's actually a dangerous target. The VK is one of the best tier 6s in the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the hill and we're going to try and look down and just look at that. I mean, it was orange. It was orange. We managed to hit right dead in the middle and we penetrated for nearly 900 damage. And that is why the Smasher is just OP. It can really change games, and it does change the outcome of games. If you're running this in a platoon, when it works, it really, really does work. Now, next game, we're going to do the same. This time, we're going to have 5 shots, and we're going to have 1 shot. This is a tier 8 heavy. Tier 8 heavy. Side, see you later. No problem. HE, yes, he hasn't got the greatest armor on the side. No problem. That's a tier 8 heavy gone in 1 shot, 924 damage. Now, if that was a KV2, you was probably only 50% chance of actually hitting that shot. Next up, T49. Yes, gotta love a bit of T49. Again, 854 damage into him, which is expected. That's expected because he is a light tank. And again, the T49, when you are top tier, it's a very dangerous tank. It really is a dangerous tank. Not no more, because he's only a 1 shot. Again, that was a moving Borzik, and he backs up just in time. Again, if that was a KV2, that would have probably missed. That would have probably missed. So that's 3 shots, 2,600 damage, and 3 kills. Now, we are going to get the shot there. Again, the accuracy, these shots, yes, we was aiming at him, but for me, these shots shouldn't be penning. They should not be, or not penning, they shouldn't be hitting. It's a KV2. I don't know why Wargaming doesn't make it like a KV2, but just more hit points. I would have still bought the tank. Now we're going to watch Fizzy here. Just look at the distance. He's going to wait. He's got the side of an SU. He's going to look. Just look at that gap he's got. He's got the tiniest of gaps to shoot in between, and he does 959 damage. It's crazy, and I'm really disappointed to see this sold again, because I really do think that this tank is just too broke. And I do hate the fact that Wargaming are making the most of it and putting it in crates, because they know how much people want this tank. They know how much people want this tank. So instead of just selling it, they're going to put it in crates. And I think that's disappointing. But on the other hand, it's a good thing that it's in crates, because can you imagine if this was for sale for gold? Can you just imagine tier 6, tier 7 and tier 8 if this tank was put for gold? It would be broke. So in a way, I'm happy that it is coming back in for crates, but I'm disappointed that it is coming back altogether. Now, I'm not just saying that because I own the tank. Now, I own the tank for a reason. I tested the tank on a test server, and I told Wargaming, this was on a test server, I told Wargaming, it's too overpowered. It's gonna break it. And when it come for sale for like £26, like nearly what, $30, I thought that was a bargain. Even though it's quite a lot of money for a tier 7 tank, I told people you have to buy the tank because it's just completely OP. And it is. I wasn't wrong. I'm glad it was OP. I'm glad that my word wasn't wrong. Just not a lot of people bought the tank. Not a lot of people bought the tank because it was for money. They didn't know how good the tank will be. And it's sad to see it sold again. I do really think it should be like a Kennyotsu. Now, the Kennyotsu they took from store because they messed up and it was broke. I honestly think that they shouldn't bring this back. And I actually said in my previous video that I don't think this tank will come back, because in the Blitz fair that we've just had, where they had all the best tanks in the game, pretty much, or the best premium tanks in the game, in snow globes. They had the OP, the T22s, they had the whatever OP tanks, and this wasn't there. I would have thought that this should have been there, if anything. But it's back. There's the Smasher. If you want to try and get it, good luck. it is a fantastic, fun tank to play. But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon.